Yes, spring my favorite season where the weather is not too cold or too hot. It's just right in the middle where it's nice and warm. Unless you live in Antarctica or something like that, and if you are, why are you watching this video? Get out of there. It's a season where my favorite flowers come to life, the sakura flower. I mean, just look at these flowers. They're a thing of beauty. It's a season where people can go outside without having to worry about any weather implications. It's a season where everyone's working or hanging out with their friends. But if you're like me and you stay inside all day with little to no friends to talk to, the only thing you'll be worrying about is ranking up in League of Legends or wherever you play, cooking rice, and most importantly, cooking more rice. Oh yeah, waiting for the next season of anime to come out as well. Completely forgot about that. With the great winter 2023 coming to a close soon and with spring season starting, I want to go over the shows that are going to be worth a watch for you guys, hopefully. The funniest isekai is coming back for another season, and there's no doubt in my mind that this will be another banger. It's Konosuba. The jokes are going to land most of the time. And I'm actually very excited to see Megumi get more attention because she deserves it, of course. Way more than this useless goddess, at least. Yun will also be there as one of the main characters, so it will be even more interesting trying to see how she operates compared to Megumi, and their character dynamics will probably be hilarious to watch as well. Even without some of the important characters being there, I'm still very confident that this will be funny and entertaining to watch. I have no idea what this show is about, but I see ninjas, I see swords, I see Mappa making a shonen anime. I'm watching. But judging from the trailer and me looking into what this show is about a little bit, this is gonna be a survival fighting type of show, kind of like To Your Eternity, with some Japanese culture mixed within it as well, which is something I can't complain about. The music from the trailer is already a hit, and the animation's out of this world. Of course, it's great. It's Mappa. All the characters look very unique with different style clothes and personalities. This is a type of show I really want to see more of out anime. It's very creative and well polished. Judging from the trailer, this show looks great. I have no complaints. The only thing that I want to know is why is everyone so short in this show? I mean, the main character Gabimaru is 4'11". Bruh, that is so short. That's basically midget level. Even for Japanese size, that's incredibly small. I know he got some room to grow, but he's 16. Come on, why is he so short for a 16-year-old? I'm not that tall at all by any means, but even this is too short. But other than making all the characters midget level, I can't find anything negative to say about this show. This show has everything that shonen anime should have. Now, we all know that this anime will slay, but the real question is, can Ufotable push the boundaries even further than before? Because last year's fight was the best animated fight of all time. The fight was so good that it won like half of the Crunchyroll's award. And I also think Demon Slayer needs to keep going further and further with how good the animation for the fight is gonna be. Because there's so much hype for this show right now. I'm pretty sure this show is the most popular anime currently. And if the fight scenes are gonna be on the same level as the previous season, it's not gonna be as good. Now, even if they don't push the animation even further, it's not gonna be bad at all, but it's gonna be very disappointing. Because Demon Slayer has set itself in the position where they just had to keep going and pushing and pushing. From the Tanjiro versus Rui fight, to the Rengoku versus Akaza fight, and then Tengen versus Gyutaro fight. Every single one of these fights has had to step up to another level. And if this season doesn't get even more hype, Demon Slayer will be kind of disappointing to many. But this is just how I see it. We got Harry Potter and anime over here. At least this show won't have any drama surrounding it. I'm pretty confident that this show will be good because A1 Pictures behind it. And A1 Pictures is very good with Power Fantasy. Just look at their track record. This Power Fantasy anime talks about a group of handsome, talented magic users hanging out with each other. The characters' design look great. The scarf fits very well with the way that they dress. It's pretty drippy. But the most important thing that I want to see from this show is them saying this.
Wingardium Leviosa.
If they can somehow make the characters say that line, this show will be a lot more interesting. This is gonna be my favorite anime for this season, no doubt about it. I don't know, recently I've been enjoying more shows like this than just some random rom-com or some shonen anime. I have been enjoying anime that talks about life a lot more recently. I have already made a video on this show already explaining why it's so good. And I'm not gonna sit here for 10 minutes straight trying to explain to you guys again. If you want to watch the video, go ahead. But this is just a short rundown of the show. If you are curious and want to have an understand what the idol industry is like and how the idols feel, watch this show. It breaks down the whole entire idol industry and everything surrounding it pretty well. You get to see all the idols' emotions, all the cameras, all the writers, all that. If you want to have an idea on how the idol industry tries to sell you a dream and the business side of it, watch this. Oh yeah, more cool inventions and science, let's go. I swear to you, watching this show is the only time where I actually enjoy science and engineering stuff. Because the show makes it fun and interesting to watch. This show represents how science should be. Like making bombs, electricity, weapons to attack people with, Coca-Cola, not calculating hard end equations and then doing more hard end equations to end up making nothing, because all these equations are hella theoretical anyways. The biggest thing that I don't like about science that people do a lot is coming up with a lot of theoretical equations. Like, bro, I'm not trying to solve the mystery of the universe. I'm not trying to solve quantum mechanic equations. I'm just trying to make an EMP to turn off people's phone or make a cool explosion in chemistry. The only time that I will actually enjoy calculating is when I'm calculating jiggle physics or something like that. I'm excited to see what Senku can invent next. Hopefully it's a bug plug, I mean a cool sword or something like that. This has to be the most wholesome show of this season. I mean, just look at them. How can you hate this couple? They're just so adorable together. This is just a solid wholesome rom-com. If you're lonely and you want to watch a wholesome relationship at night, this is it. I don't watch a lot of drama. I don't watch a lot of K-drama or J-drama or Chinese drama, whatever dramas they are. But I think this is something that can be out of a K-drama or a Japanese drama. The description of this show says it all honestly. The MC Akane is gonna get cheated on by her mans, but then she's gonna meet another dude. And the story's gonna get even deeper. It doesn't seem too much like your typical rom-com anime. It's more mature in a sense. This will probably be a very interesting show to watch and something unique compared to what we'll get from the typical romance genre. I will definitely be giving this show a shot, even though it's set in a video game and a lot of other shows have done it before. The phone isekai is back. Yay. Is anybody interested in this show? Like at all? If you are, why? I can't watch a couple of episodes of these type of show before turning it off. It's so predictable and boring. There's no quality trait about this show that stands out. For me, I've seen way too many isekai. I don't get this show at all. But if you enjoy it, more power to you. Best Boy Kage and Boji is back. The art style, everything about it looks like season 1, but it's gonna continue from the original story, of course. However, it's gonna be weird not seeing King Boast anymore, because my favorite character in Osama's ranking and what made the show is King Boast. The reason why Boji is so weak, deaf, and short is because of his dad. A big part of what made Osama's ranking so great was Boji's struggles and how he deals with those struggles. I know Boji still has issues that he has to overcome, but we all know now that he doesn't struggle as much anymore, because besides the immortal guy, Boji can defeat anyone. He even defeated King Boast. And if I had to be honest, the other characters are not as interesting as King Boast. I really enjoy Osama's ranking and all the characters because they are all unique in their own way. Every single character has got a lot of personal problems that they have to deal with and overcome, but King Boast really made the show 10 times more interesting in the first season. They keep you engaged one episode after another by revealing more secrets about the demon, how King Boast is so strong, why Boji is born so weak. But we'll see. Even if the story doesn't get much more interesting, I think season 2 is gonna be great still, because I mean Best Boy Boji is here. We got people looking at the stars through a telescope and that's about it. Man, I'm so gonna enjoy this show so much. This show is gonna be pretty boring to most people, but I'm gonna be enjoying it because it's just a chill slice of life show. This is 100% my type of show nowadays. This is the type of show where I'm gonna put it on another screen while doing something else. This is 100% gonna be a super chill and relaxing show. I swear I've seen a title almost exactly like this before from another isekai. Oh yeah, they have already came up with a show like this. This is the type of show that I keep complaining about them releasing. There's nothing about this show that stands out from the rest of the other isekai. It's a literal copy and paste. The MC goes into a magic school, he does whatever he wants, he's relaxed, he's overpowered, gets the hottest girl in school, has a cool magic power. Even the title is almost the same as a cheap magician isekai. As bad as the phone isekai is, it still has something unique and interesting about it, like how the MC has a phone that could build something with the plot. But this show doesn't have a single thing that stands out. But you know, you like trash like me, this will be enjoyable to watch. Wait, this looks like Fairy Tail. Hold on, they created another show like Fairy Tail? They even have Happy in there. Yo, I didn't even know that this show existed until recently. Personally, I've seen enough Fairy Tail, I'm good on this show. But hey, if you enjoy Fairy Tail, which who does, more power to you. Keep watching the second season of this show. This has to be one of the weirdest relationship I've ever seen in an anime. It's like Overlord. When these two finally do the dirty, how does it work? Does she literally get boned? But other than the weird intercourse, this is one of the most beautiful anime that I've seen in a long time. If I had to be honest, I don't really care about the relationship of the characters, the story, or whatever. When I watch a show like this, I don't pay attention to anything other than the animation, because I literally can't. The animation is just so mesmerizing that I forget about the other stuff. Just look how beautiful this is. Anyways, I'm expecting the second season for this show to have more godly animation. Yo, isn't there a show like this that's airing this season where I swear they're just copying and pasting at this point? At least this one has kids in it. That would be more interesting, I guess. I don't know if this show has to do with me watching too much H anime, but this looks like it belongs there. I mean, just look at the plot. Dude is literally in a home with 5 sisters that are non-blood related. I mean, dude, the plot line kind of looks like one. I have never thought that a bear can be this cute. This is just gonna be cute anime girls in bear costumes doing cute things. Look, I've seen enough Gundam anime to where I'm just tired of seeing the same robot fighting over and over again. If they can come out with a Gundam show like Dorian the France or 86 where it's fun and the story is interesting, yeah, sure, I'll be excited for it. But just a regular Gundam show ain't gonna cut it. Man, this anime is scary. It's scary how bad it is. This is gonna be super entertaining to watch because of how weird and bad it's gonna be. The characters are literally moving at 20 frames per second. The ghost or monster doesn't even look scary and super budgeted. But I think it'll be fun laughing at how bad this show is. At least it's probably gonna be more entertaining than the cheap isekai ripoff. Man, I really don't want Yui to lose. Why? Why you gotta pick the typical cute main girl? I mean, she's great, but come on, man, she ain't that fun to be around with. Yeah, sure, she is fun, but not as fun as Yui. Yui's personality is way more fun and way more outgoing. Plus, have you seen her mom, she don't age at all. Honestly, I just can't keep seeing Yui cry. We got anime girls playing golf and playing more golf. Yeah, spring 2023 season for anime is gonna be great. We got so many great shows to watch. This season is gonna be a banger 100%. When there's too many shows for me to watch, that's how you know the season is good. Because I'm critical on a lot of shows, I'm very picky. But the most important thing you can take away from this season is go outside. Stop watching anime and go outside. Do something with your life other than watching anime, watching YouTube videos, or playing video games. It's spring, the season where you have no excuses to make. It's not snowing, it's not burning, it's nice and warm. Unless you're working on a startup or your job requires you to stay inside, but other than that, you have no excuse. If you have time to watch anime and you have time to watch this video right now, you have the time to try to do something else. This season of anime is great, but you know what's even greater? Breathing fresh air, picking up a hobby, chase your dreams, make connections with people. Having good friends and people around you and building something with them is way better than just looking at some animated titties. Did you know that this is one of the most lonely and single generation of all time? So go socialize. But if you're like me and you record anime YouTube videos, you can stay inside and suffer from loneliness. Yo, this show could have had so much potential if it was set in a university and would have been on my recommended list, but no, it's set in freaking high school. I can already predict what this show is about just from looking at the description. She wants to make it into a good university, but there's a cute guy that likes her that keeps bothering her. That's about it. If this show was in a university, I think it would have been a lot better, because we don't see a lot of those in anime. That is so unfortunate. I wish this show was set in a university. I can't predict the future, of course, but if this was set in a university, I have a very good feeling that it would do well. It would be one of the best romance anime of this season, or for the year even, because I can think of so many plot lines and ways that I could go down that would make this show really good. But that's just how I see it though.